What I want to say is that we're all a tribe, and you are my people. We are all your people, and we all support each other no matter what. But it's been said that one of the things is that education is important, and we stand on everybody's shoulders. And education stands for perseverance, for fortitude, and the story is that grandmama graduated at 17 and was picked to be a teacher. But she was sitting in an orange grove when our mother was 8 and wasn't working and had an alcoholic husband and said there has to be more to life than this. And she applied to the University of Florida and went back every summer. Mom was 12. Barbara was a baby. They lived in a dorm on the University of Florida summer after summer so Mama could go to school. Mom babysat. That's the shoulders that we started on. And you get this, when Mama graduated, they gave her this as an honor. And you are the most ridiculous Gator fan I know. And so I want you to have this because
It's orange and blue. You wouldn't give that to anyone.
No, but because you are, and we stand on everybody's shoulders. The other thing we stand on everybody's shoulders is with our faith. And our faith comes and goes, but that's another thing that's been instilled. And it has been part of who we are. And at the end of the day, there have been lots of prayers, and I believe every prayer that has ever been said for any of us sitting here is still there in the cosmos somewhere. We borrow from each other, we support from each other. And this Bible goes to Mike because it was originally presented to me, and he scratched out my name.
That's right.
And wrote his name. And Barbie scratched it out and wrote hers in. But this was from Mama, and she gave this to me when I started college, and I want you to have that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. It's all about perseverance. It's all about not stopping. It's all about continuing on. It's all about getting knocked down and standing back up and still staying and still playing by the rules. And Barbie has done that at the University of Wilmington in ways that I would never have stood with the bureaucracy that has treated you and labeled you in the way, and you still keep going because it's all about the students. And the only way we are ever going to change this world, because we're not all going to be Democrats,
There's hope still.
by compassionate education, not just education, but education with a heart. And you've got it, my dear.
What is it?
Who is this?
You didn't tell us what it was.
I'm sorry, this is
Oh wait, has to go on the left because I've graduated.
there you go.
Tell us what this is.
This means I'm a doctor and I'm smart. Well, maybe.
Hey, being a doctor has nothing to do with smartness. Being a doctor has to do with all the things you taught me. It talks about planning. It talks about brushing up on your skills, and this was Mom, so if you ever need DNA, it's right here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It talks about sometimes you learn even when you don't get the A, cheerleading a pop guy. It talks about god awful internet computer skills. But most of all, and this is one of the most treasured gifts I have, it talks about facing your fears when you don't think you can do it, and you get up every day and you give up your fears. Do you remember this? This is a spider box you made for me in summer camp 40 years ago. And you have faced your fears, and when from now on, all at the end of the day, this diploma means is that when you tell yourself I can't do it, you go, oh by God I can. I got a diploma. I can face my fears, whatever they are, and you can do it.
Wonderful.
Now that you have participated in a proper celebratory commencement, we declare that you may walk in an official commencement ceremony doth with on August 6th in the year of our Lord, 2016. This concludes today's ceremonies and activities unless you wish to say
I
something.
do wish to say something.
Oh.
Well, that's not in my script, but you go right ahead.
Okay. Okay. This is really important. Because,
That's all right.
okay. So, so much to say, but the most important part is that I never, ever, ever truly thought I would ever do this. And it's all I ever wanted. It's the only thing I ever wanted that I thought would make me like everybody else out there who had succeeded, namely Kathy, Mike, Barbie, and Rusty. And I had a lot of I guess shame or whatever attached to not ever doing it. And in my own backwards way of, you know, kind of getting there, I did and am still doing it. And I decided I wasn't going to walk because I didn't care about USF. I let USF poop on me a little bit. And then I fired back, and then I won, and then I fought City Hall, and I got an F changed to a C. And then at that point, I felt like they had taken away my mojo. Like I literally walked out on May 1st to graduate. And I had an F. And I couldn't do it. And I was devastated. I was devastated. So I have decided I will walk officially.
Woo!
And for those of you who do care to attend, it will be on August 6th. And I have been given kind of, I guess, special rights or whatever to do that. But I worked really hard, and I don't care how much I have to pay back, and I don't care how long it takes me to pay that back. I just know that I decided when I was working for Goodwill Industries 2.5 or whatever years ago that Stu and I deserve better than this. So, I do not want to go into broadcast news. I'm just going to say that.
Yay!
Smart.
You got smart.
All I want to do is teach.
Oh.
So my next step is to get my certification and to teach. Because that's what I really, really, really want to do. But I'm really good at coming up with news stories. If you want me to, I'll do that on the bench for you. And I can run a camera pretty well. But I don't want to do it. But it's okay that I don't want to do that. What's more important is that I'll never have to take math again.
Oh,
Ever,
amen.
ever.
Sorry, but if you teach, you will.
Yeah, you don't want to teach me.
You got to do the industry dance.
Okay, well,
We'll get through that.
we'll get through that one.
We'll make
Okay.
some phone calls.
Okay, well anyway, okay. And I just want to say thank you to all of my incredible siblings for never, ever giving up on Susan. And I know I'm still a little wacky and kooky, and I don't keep in touch like I should, and it's not about guilt or anything like that. It's about me saying that I love you, and I may never change, but this is who I am, and I have a giant heart, and I love all of you so much. So, thank you.
Awesome.